Okay, hi everyone. I'm back. I'm back in sunny Cootamundra, which is in New South Wales. So we're back from the road trip, a little bit sad, but ready for work. And I've got fully booked day today in our centre, which is Cootamundra Healing Centre, which I'm really excited about. So I've got a lot of things to cover today. And I've also got a caller that's going to ring in for a reading as well. Um, I've got a message here for Paula Manoz. I think I'm sorry, I'm really bad with, especially when I'm working with spirit, with pronouncing words. But I'm getting a mother coming through for you. So she's talking about wanting you to know that she's okay. She's talking about where there was a lot of issues with her before she passed, problems with her head, but also to do with her lungs as well. And she's talking about where you've been going through a lot, and she just wants you to know that you're okay. She's supporting you. And she's always there. She's talking about Dakota. So I don't know if that's where you are or that's where she lived, but that's what she's noticed. So I've also got a caller coming through now. So I've got Patty from Chicago, USA. So, hi, Patty. How are you?
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
Ah, that's okay. Welcome, welcome. So, how I work is I communicate directly with spirit. So, we've only got a few minutes. So, I'll try and cover whatever area that you want me to cover or bring through exactly who you want me to bring through. So, now they're talking about a son. Is there issues around a son at the moment?
Um, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and they're just talking about being around the sun. It's almost like you've had to step back a little bit and really take set firm boundaries, if that makes sense, around a
Yeah,
situation and how you're treated in that situation. And they're just talking
yeah,
about how proud they are. And I'm getting a mother coming through who's actually talking about this. And
yeah.
um, is there changes to do with your work as well?
Um, no, um, more like, in the last 3 years I had to leave my home.
Yeah. And have you struggled with being able to find work or
Um,
to do with
it's,
work?
yeah, it's being able to work, really.
Yeah. And they're also talking about a whole heap of issues to do with health issues and to do with it's almost like you've lost everything and have to start all over again.
Yes, correct.
And And I've got, and not only your mother, but I've got an angel there that's been supporting you through this. And I actually feel like things are finally coming into place. And in the next month, I'm seeing where you're actually you're going to end up being able to go home. It's almost, or have a place that you can call home.
Oh,
And I feel like, pardon?
I love that you said that because that's the phrase I use.
Yeah, yep, and that's what this mother's saying. You're going home. It's like you're finally going to find that place that you can call home. And so just hang in there. I feel like you already have the plans in place. Um, there may be delays around paperwork, but everything's going to happen all at once, like very, very quickly. And I'm seeing by April you will be very, very stable and secure. Does that make sense?
It does, and it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
That's okay, Patty. It was lovely to speak to you.
It was great
And,
talking
um,
to you.
and,
But,
and it's so exciting for you that things are finally falling into place, and just know that you've got that support.
oh, blessings to you.
And
Thank you so much.
okay, all right, love, you take care. Now, I've also got a message for Aaron Lavender. Now, um, I'm actually getting that you're in Australia. They're telling me, and I'm having a brother coming through for you. And this brother wants you to know that he's okay. He's talking about um, a lot of health issues, but he may have even had it may have even had something to do with his passing or where he didn't look after himself. And I feel like everything kind of fell away and everything really didn't um, work out. And this was to do with his own doing. And he's talking about a lot of where you tried to help him, but it's almost like he was very hard to deal with as well. And he just wants you to know that he's okay. He's around you. He's talking about there's a move or something that's happening with you or to do with the daughter, but everything's going to work out around that, and they just want you to know this. So I hope that helps, Karen. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for everyone's questions. I don't get to answer everyone's, but please leave as many comments as you can and ask who. And let me know who you want me to bring through, or you don't need to always. A lot of the time, Spirit will just come through and show me the information I need to know. So now I had a spiritual question about how do I reset between readings, and how do I go from one thing to the next, and sometimes it's a little bit hard when I'm actually doing so. If I had a lady who needed to do her reading via phone today, and so and she was having trouble with the payment. So I said, oh well, I'll do it for you. And I really struggled with that because when I'm working, I'm in a whole different dimension. So ask me to read or ask me to numbers and to spell and everything, I really struggle with it. I feel like I'm all over the place and a little bit dyslexic with everything when I'm working in between working with the energy. So, and that could kind of take a little while for the energy to go sometimes. When I'm away working and if I've got a fair way to travel, Spirit always looks after me. So I feel really, really blessed with that. So there's often when I travel for days and and I've got to travel a few hours in between days that I'm reading or doing shows or whatever. And if I'm on my own, Spirit will keep the energy with me until I make it to wherever I'm going safely. So they always look after me. But when I go from one thing to the next, it's just as simple as turning a switch on and off. So one minute I might be talking to everyone else, and the next thing I'll switch on and Spirit will come through. So there's also they're also talking. Someone also asks me about going places and being able to see things and being able to how do I get those really accurate predictions? So a lot of the time Spirit will actually come through and they'll show me a situation. So say for missing persons or missing items, they may show me like a video screen of where that item or whatever it is placed, or what's actually happened with the situation. I do have a lot of police get in contact with me. They can't use it with court or anything like that, but they can actually they book a reading just like everyone else, and sometimes it's for themselves, but then I'll touch on their cases as well, and they'll ask me questions about it just because I can remote view, and that remote view means I'll go to that place and I'll be able to see what happened. And sometimes there's a time lapse or the time gets mixed up. That's one area that I haven't mastered yet, but it's because on the other side there's no timing, so everything's all happening at once. There's really no timing with things. So when I'm doing a reading, a lot of the time they'll show me from the beginning. So they'll show me sometimes from years ago where there was a divorce, and they'll tell me the whole story about your life until we get to where you are. And that might only take 2 minutes or whatever, but it's so I understand the whole situation to be able to give you as much information as you need. So it's lovely speaking to you all. I love being on here. I feel really blessed to be able to be a part of Air Psychic Radio. And you can also book for 4 readings with me at mediumdonnayoung.com. So you can book on there. I think I'm almost fully booked for February. So have a look, because every week I put up new times, because I really don't like to be too booked out in advance like I have in the past, because then the people who really need it when they need it miss out. So I'm going to have a lot of shows and things happen this year in Australia, so keep posted. I've also got a documentary coming up, which will be on mostly YouTube video, like movies or whatever, and that's going to be released in the next few months, and that's mostly going to be in America, so which is very exciting for all of you people who follow me in America. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Stay out of the heat, those of you in Australia, and stay out of the snow in America. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Remember to leave me messages and questions about anything through the week, and I might just answer something for you. See you.